everybody, this is Darkstorm Comic Reviews here with a review on Grifter Issue 3 from his first solo series. And yeah, so this issue basically picks up where the last one left off, and yeah, here's the cover. Here are the guards. Here's Diabolic, the villain from the last issue. So yeah, let's begin. So yeah, it basically just starts off, and remember, because last issue, the Diabolic, the villain, made the building explode. And yeah, so this is just the aftermath of that. Grifter's here, lying on the ground. It's pretty cool. And so yeah, and the cool thing is that Yim's husband, the guy who doesn't like Grifter from the last issue, actually saved his life right here. Yeah, he saved his life. And I'm not going to go over all this because there's not really a whole lot of interesting stuff to go over. Just he saved his life, and yeah, so here he saved his life because so the cool thing is Yim's husband is actually he's a secret agent. He's a part of this Central Intelligence Agency known as Confucius. So yeah, he saves Cole. Yim's husband saves Cole because he's like a secret agent, and the reason he saves him is because he needs his help, obviously, in defeating Diabolic. Because in the last issue, Diabolic ends up stealing a nuclear warhead trigger because he wants to blow up the world and everything. If you want to know more, you can just watch my last review. I'm not going to go over everything here. So yeah, but here's the Central Intelligence Agency. Confucius, what it's called. Yeah, they're basically just like, hey Cole, we need your help with this. We need you to help us stop Diabolic and everything. It's not a lot of interesting stuff here. Just kind of normal, regular. Sorry about the feet. So yeah, but there is this cool scene where, Cole's like, hey, I need to call one of my friends. I need to call one of my team members, the Wildcats. And one of Yim's husband's assistants, actually, no, his name is Zay-Chan. Yim's husband's name is Zay-Chan. Yeah, one of Zay-Chan's assistants is like, okay, well, if you want to call one of your buddies, here's this latest technology that can help you call them. And the funny part of this is that their latest technology is this 90s cell phone. So yeah, the hippest technology that Cole needs to use in order to call his friends is this 90s cell phone. I just think that's kind of funny. But yeah. So anyways, we get to this scene, and it's when Neo Industries exploded, because remember the last issue, Diabolic exploded the facility, Neo Industries, and everything. So Neo is just here on the ground, and Neo's friend got stabbed really badly by this stick pole. Sorry about the lighting. So yeah, Neo's getting back up. He's basically saying, he's basically really upset. He's like, I'm no longer in league with Diabolic. He took up my business. He ended up killing my friend. He stole my nuclear warhead trigger. So Neo's like, I've had enough of this, and so he leaves. In this really cool. He suits up, getting ready to fight, and he's wearing this really cool suit. And Neo, I've discussed him in the other issues. If you want to know more, but basically, he's this guy who, just for a reminder, he's this guy who makes duplicate weapons. Rip off weapons, rip off armor. Stuff like that. So yeah, some cops are investigating the rubble just to make sure everybody got out. There's Neo up there. They hear a noise. Diabolic breaks off from the ground. It's a pretty cool scene. And then Neo and Diabolic get into a fight. Diabolic uses, I guess he has air abilities or something. He ends up blowing so he can shoot cold air or hot air out of his mouth or whatever. He shoots air at Neo, pushes him back, and Neo gets into a wall. And the thing that sucks about this is that this is all we get to see of the battle between Diabolic and Neo. That's it. That's all that's in this issue. Now, I don't know if they pick it up in later issues, but this is all we see of it in this one. So yeah, kind of sucks, but whatever. And so this part of the issue Uh, basically, take a break here. Basically involves this guy is meeting up with this other guy named Miles Craven at the White House. And Miles Craven, this guy right here, is a part of a central intelligence agency called International Operations, similar to Confucius, as I've discussed earlier, but it's in America. So yeah, this guy, Miles Craven, is a part of International Operations, a central intelligence agency in the United States. So yeah, and they're discussing basically, he's basically saying, okay, look, Barnes, the little secret agent there, it's like, Barnes, okay, I need you to go pick up this retired soldier of ours. You know, uh, I need you to go pick up the secret agent of this retired soldier of ours that we've sold off to somebody. If you can go pick him up, that'd be great. It's basically just set up for issues 5 and 6 of the Grifter series, so I'm not going to get into too much of that. But yeah. So yeah, they're getting set up. Grifter has a plan to capture or to get rid of Diabolic. So getting that set up, Grifter has a plan to get rid of Diabolic and to set that up. Yeah, Grifter's driving here. Okay, so Grifter's riding this way. Diabolic, shoots some fire air at him, makes him lose off his bike. It's a pretty cool action sequence. Grifter takes a shot. And so yeah, Grifter's plan basically his plan is like to lure Diabolic into a copter so they can get like a trace on him. And it ends up working, but there's this cool scene where Grifter, starts to question, like, is this plan really worth it that I'm doing? Because I end up getting 2 injured guards killed over my plan. See, these 2 guys die. Normal working men who you're just doing their jobs. So yeah, so he's questioning whether it's a good idea or if his plan was a good idea or not. So yeah, 2 injured guys get killed. Takes a shot, tries to go after him. So yeah, Grifter keeps going along with his plan. Chasing after Diabolic. And Diabolic actually has a hostage, this girl right here. And Grifter ends up taking shots, and he ends up actually, I think, shooting the girl in the leg. So not only has his plan cost him 2 like normal security guards here, but it also cost him this chick here who ends up getting her leg shot by one of Grifter's stray bullets. So yeah, it's funny because Grifter actually feels bad about this. He's like, is Diabolic really worth taking down? Even though I'm getting these like ordinary people caught in the middle of my plan, like he actually feels really bad about, the girl getting her leg shot and the 2 security guards getting taken out. And he starts questioning if this plan is really worth it. If Diabolic is really worth taking down. If these people get caught in the crossfire, basically. So, that's cool. So yeah, sorry about the lighting, shadow effect. So yeah, Diabolic gets on the plane. Grifter takes some shots at him. Diabolic's like, yes, I'm getting away. Grifter's like, okay, my plan worked. Zajan, Yim's husband, now let's get this girl some help and let's get out of here. So they do. So yeah, they fly away. Grifter gets the girl some help. And the thing that I like about this was, in order for Grifter's plan to work, Grifter actually made Zajan like pay him for his plan, which is kind of smart because he gets some extra cash there. But then he goes, okay, well, I want you to give all the money that you owe me for my plan to this girl here. Get her some medical help, get her all this stuff. Yeah, just do that. So, that's actually a really cool thing that Grifter does, Goes back to his morality, like I've said in the last 2 issues. So yeah, they're getting ready to get into action. They're ready to go find Diabolic. They get into these 2 pods and away they go. They're on these like cool looking hang gliders. Grifter's having trouble flying his. They get to the island. And basically what they're talking about is Zajan's like, okay, look, we only have like 20, we only have a few minutes to get all this stuff done, to identify Diabolic and get rid of the nuke. And Cole's like, well, we need to save that. There's a guy up there, right? Because there's another guy up there too. So they go to an island, which is where Diabolic is. This island was owned by a doctor since the 1970s. And apparently the doctor is there with Diabolic, and they're unsure if he's working with them or not. But they're like, okay, well, we need to save the doctor just in case he's a hostage. And Zajan's like, we can save him, but we need to get rid of Diabolic, and we only have 20 minutes to do so, and all this other stuff. And Cole's like, all right, well, we need to make time to save him. So yeah, and Zajan's like, I don't know if we have enough time to save the hostage, but we'll try because we got to get rid of Diabolic. So yeah, they go up there, and yeah, we get this cool spread shot. Diabolic here. Get ready to arm the nuke. Cole and Zajan are up there. Yim's husband. And yeah, that's the end of the issue. They're getting ready to go to battle, and yeah, that was Grifter Issue 3. And here's a pinup, another pinup by Alan M. and Jeff Alan M. and Jeff Albrecht. Sorry, I probably messed it up. And here's the pinup. It's not as good. Sorry about the thumb there. It's not as good as the other ones, honestly. It's kind of a little dull-ish in comparison. Not trying to say anything bad about the artist, but just compared to the other ones, it's okay. Kind of similar to the issue. It's like, yeah, that's the pinup. And yeah, that was Grifter Issue 3. Written here, I'll give you the credit here. Issue number 3, story by Stephen T. Siegel, pencils by Ryan Benjamin, inks by Tom McWeeny, letters by Richard Starkings and Comic Craft, color by Wendy Fotis, computer coloring and production Wildstorm effects. Yep, that was Grifter Issue 3, and it was pretty good. It was okay. It's probably my least favorite issue I've read so far, just because there's not a lot that goes on. I like the aspect of where Grifter actually is kind of questioning his plan to get rid of Diabolic, because people get caught in the crossfire, and he actually feels really bad about that. So I think that was really cool. He's questioning, it's saving many people from the nuke worth the cost of the few people who get caught in the crossfire. So I like that, because the security guards in the comic end up getting killed because of his plan, along with the girl who gets an injured leg. So that was a cool aspect. But other than that, nothing really goes on in the issue. There's kind of like, Yim's husband. We learned Yim's husband is a part of a secret agency, which is pretty cool. Especially just kind of discussing the plan on how to take down Diabolic. So yeah, pretty good issue. Not as good as the other ones. Probably my least favorite one, just because not a lot interesting goes on. And yeah, this has been Darkstorm Comic Reviews. Catch you guys later.